Weather. Noun. The state of the atmosphere with respect to heat or cold, wetness or dryness, calm
Oh my God.
or storm. I can't wait to see what kind of weather we have today so I can record it for my favorite TV show,
Oh my God.
Extreme Weather Countdown. And you're in luck because it's that time again. We've gathered videos from around the world
Take this, film it.
It's coming toward us.
to show you the craziest circumstances we could find. Get ready, because we're about to take you on a wild weather ride. Even though it's all around us, we never think about the weather unless it's bad. When it's bright skies and easy living, we pay it no mind. But the moment the clouds creep in and the storm begins, it's all we could think about. Lucky for you, for the next half hour, we'll be doing the thinking for you and show you some of the best clips we have gathered so you can experience the thrill of insane weather from the comfort of your own home.
It hit a barn over here.
Let's get started. Number 24, Marshalltown, Iowa. Speaking of paying it no mind, these courageous men were driving home when a tornado suddenly appeared.
Oh, what was that?
Instead of diverting their travel plans, they instead drove right through the storm. With debris flying and trees falling all around them, they kept on trucking like it was just another normal day for them.
Oh, shit.
We bet if there was flooding, they would just pull out a boat and keep on keeping on. Number 23, Tucson, Arizona. From June 15th to September 30th every year is monsoon season in Tucson. This rainy phase was captured over the course of 3 years by this videographer, so we can marvel at the changing storm front through her time-lapse footage. It's amazing to watch it transform, with its incredible rainfall and thundering bolts striking both city and countryside alike. And it's nice not to get stuck out in the rain, too. Number 22, Sheffield, United Kingdom. Being close to a lightning strike is already incredibly rare. But it's even more incredible when someone can capture it on camera. This couple was at home watching a thunderstorm in the United Kingdom when a terrifying bolt struck a nearby home. Amazingly, it looks like the electricity did not go out, but they definitely had a shocking experience that evening. Number 21, Rowlett, Texas. Back in 2015, a destructive tornado ripped through the city of Rowlett, Texas. While we don't have footage of the tornado itself, this look at the aftermath is enough to make your heart break. The tornado showed no mercy as it caused damage to over 600 homes, flipped cars, pulled trees from the ground, and left many without power for days. Looking at all the destruction, it's enough to make your head spin. Like a tornado. Number 20, Trinity, Texas. A perfectly normal day can turn quickly, as evidenced by this video. Just 10 minutes before, the sun was shining bright, but then a tornado warning rang out. And that's when the hail started. While the tornado didn't touch down near this man's home, he was subjected to giant hail. When he picks up the softball-sized piece in his hand, it's a good point of reference to see just how big these ice balls could get. Though it was a real shame he didn't show a banana for scale. Number 19, Fort Morgan, Alabama. This person was enjoying a day at the beach when they noticed a waterspout forming in the distance. Though the top half is much more pronounced, you could still see the misty bottom half rapidly making its way toward a ship. While it did miss the ship completely, it carried on for a few more minutes before dissipating. Seeing a waterspout in the wild like this is enough to make us say, "Holy ship!" Number 18, St. George Island, Florida. It's one thing to witness a thunderstorm. It's another thing entirely to witness one like this. These consistent flashes of lightning appeared in the night sky over Florida, but were contained within the cloud. This is called intra-cloud lightning, and happens when the charge regions share a similar electrical charge strength. Though rare, they're truly a sight to behold. Number 17, Kingman County, Kansas. Speaking of cool lightning, this clip from Kansas contains some of the greatest spider lightning we've ever seen. Similar to our last clip, this occurs when lightning jumps from cloud to cloud with the same charge. Either that, or someone's trying to destroy the Jedi again. Don't go away, because when we come back, we'll have a stormy look at the Big Apple, giant waves devouring cars, and so much more. Stay tuned for more Extreme Weather Countdown. Welcome back to Extreme Weather Countdown, where we consider a hailstorm and a tornado a good day in paradise.
Oh my God!
We're making our way through our top 25 videos, and if you thought the first few you saw were intense, you just wait. Number 16, New York City, New York. When a storm rages on, it's often too fast to get a good look at it. But this cameraman from New York City was ready as a thunderstorm approached. This time-lapse shows 4 hours worth of storm footage, from initial forming all the way through some incredible lightning strikes. We're glad New York is a city that never sleeps, because that allows us to get some great looks like this. Number 15, Ibiza. During a tornado, this home had some damage dealt to it when a giant tree was pulled up by its roots and fell into the glass window. While no one was injured, it did carry a hefty repair fee. Let that be a reminder to everyone. Bring your trees inside before a big storm. Otherwise, they're coming in their own way. Number 14, Penzance, Cornwall. As a storm pummeled this town in the United Kingdom, this driver was heading home along the sea wall. Suddenly, a gigantic wave jumped over the promenade, soaking their car. Visibility was only low for a few seconds, but getting hit by a huge wave while driving has to be pretty jarring. It's a good thing they weren't walking. Number 13, Calgary, Canada. Want to enjoy the beauty of a storm, but don't have time to see it all? In this clip from Canada, our videographer condensed all the best lightning strikes over the course of 30 minutes into just a few seconds. While some might wish all storms went by this quickly, we certainly don't. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a show. Number 12, Colorado Springs, Colorado. While hiking on the top of Broadmoor 7 Falls in Colorado, this couple noticed the dark storm clouds overhead and quickly ran for shelter as it began to rain.
Oh my God.
Once under the cover of a nearby shelter, the rain turned to hailstones the size of baseballs. While they were safe from that, the hail did pound the rocks nearby, dislodging a few and sent them flying through the air. While this couple escaped with only a few cuts and bruises, next time they should pay attention to those "watch for falling rock" signs. Number 11, Fort Myers, Florida. While this may look like the beginning of an alien invasion movie, it's actually just a shelf cloud rolling into town. These unique-looking clouds resemble big waves and are found only a few hundred feet from the ground. While they are harmless themselves, they're usually precursors to big storms. So if you see one coming your way, it's probably best to head inside. Number 10, Holbrook, Arizona. For this video, we have a first-hand look at some of the destruction Hurricane Isaias left behind in 2020. The tree on the edge of this property was uprooted during the storm, causing it to break the nearby pavement. As wind gusts continued, it was enough to finally send the tree over the edge, completely lifting it off the ground and crashing into a home. There were no injuries, but it showed that this tree's bite was just as bad as its bark. Number 9, Magnum, Oklahoma.
Oh my God. Right there.
This video probably features the smartest couple we've ever had on the show.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. Let's go.
After observing this enormous tornado as it barreled through their town, the wife captured a solid amount of footage before reminding her husband that it was time to get the heck out of there.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Kudos to them for their steady camera hand and remembering safety first. Though Oklahoma averages about 52 tornadoes a year, if they all look like this, we'd be gone after the first one even touched down. Stay tuned, because after the break, we'll continue down our list with an exploding manhole and a tornado who doesn't like it when roofs get in their way.
Look at all the roof, bro.
All that and more on Extreme Weather Countdown. Welcome back to Extreme Weather Countdown. We're making our way through today's top 25 videos. And now that we're in our top 10, you're not going to believe your eyes. Let's get back to it. Number 8, Detroit, Michigan.
It is coming out like Niagara Falls right now.
Some areas of Michigan have enough trouble with water as it is.
What the heck?
But no one thought that having too much would be the problem.
My gosh.
While driving down a major highway, these drivers had to contend with a surprise flood overtaking the roadway. A storm drain reached maximum capacity after their last storm, causing much of it to burst through the exit grate and onto the road. Next time you visit, be sure to check out their latest roadside attraction, the makeshift waterfall of Highway 94. Number 7, Long Island, New York. Another gorgeous and sunny day took a turn, and not just because they were in Long Island.
Holy shit.
After enjoying a day of 90-degree weather, these friends were surprised when a storm came out of nowhere with 65-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball-sized hail. Much to their surprise, they heard a nearby tree start to crack and managed to capture footage as it came down in the front yard, missing damaging the house and their Jeep by mere inches. We think the fact that they made it out of this unscathed deserves one of their famous iced teas. Number 6. This family got one last surprise while leaving their vacation in the Gulf of Mexico. While taking one last glance at the ocean, they noticed this waterspout that occurred due to a tropical storm in the area.
Holy cow.
Grabbing their camera, they saw how gigantic in size it was and how it reached up to the low-hanging clouds above it. Everyone was safe, but they missed their flight home because they were so engulfed by the sight of it. Whenever you see a wobbly manhole cover, start filming because something cool is about to happen. During a storm in Denver, this homeowner did just that and watched in awe as the cover was launched into the air by spewing water. The sewage system in town became overwhelmed by floodwater, and it resulted in this spectacular sight. We'll take a water eruption over a volcano any day of the week. Number 4, Stoughton, Illinois. twisters are always a danger to the Midwest, but this man was still shocked when he saw a large tornado form in the field across from his house.
Just hit a barn or a house.
While it avoided his property,
Oh my God.
he watched in awe as it ripped off parts of his neighbor's roof before it escaped back into the fields.
Oh my God. Stay in the field. Back up. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you watch
Come back here and pay for that damage, you coward.
it? It hit a barn over here.
Don't move a muscle, because when we come back, we'll have our top 3 clips of the most insane weather phenomenon you've ever laid your eyes on.
Oh my God!
Stay tuned for more Extreme Weather Countdown. Welcome back to Extreme Weather Countdown, where we're about to show you the top 3 clips for today's episode. Let's check out where we've been so far to get here. We kick things off with 2 men who weren't afraid to drive through the heart of a storm.
Oh!
Monsoon time lapses, and some massive hail. We rounded that off with giant trees and giant waves. But now, we've got nothing but our top 3 clips left. So let's jump right into it. Number 3, Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you thought some of the other dust storms we've shared here have been massive, just wait until you see this one. Common to the southern portions of New Mexico, these dust storms are called haboobs and can last up to 3 hours. This one looks like it's about to engulf the entire town and never let it back out. Which coincidentally is the same amount of time we'd be hiding if we ever saw this thing roll into town.
Go!
Number 2,
Leave that door so I can get
Washington,
in.
Illinois.
Leave that door so I can get in.
When watching a tornado, you always pray it heads in the other direction. But for this family from Illinois, they could only watch helplessly as an EF2 tornado made its way right towards them.
Oh my God! Holy s***! Look at this, bud! You ready to run with me, okay? You ready to run with me, buddy? Look at all the roof, bro!
Early on in the clip, they watch it from afar, but it's not too long before it's upon them, tearing through their home and leaving devastation in its wake. This is the perfect video to see exactly what it's like when you're in a tornado's path, and a good warning to others to make sure they stay far away. While their home was destroyed, the entire family survived and caused them to move to an area with significantly fewer tornadoes. Number 1, Santa Barbara, California.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Speaking of tornadoes, that's not usually what you think of when you hear the word California. But in Santa Barbara, a small tornado came through town for a visit, ripping this street to shreds. While it threw debris in the air on the street, others at home weren't so lucky. This poor videographer made it through unscathed, but her entire home was destroyed.
It's gone. Oh my god. Shit. Fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god. All of their roof is off. Nomad's entire roof is missing. Fuck. You're kidding me. It's fucking real. My god, the whole... My office.
From a missing roof to broken windows and a brand new water feature on her staircase.
Help.
She's certainly gonna think twice before calling California the Sunshine State.
Just came through.
And with that, we've made it to the end of another episode. You've braved hailstorms, snowdrifts, and even some terrifying tornadoes, all without batting an eye. Think you could handle some more? Then be sure to tune in next time for another episode of Extreme Weather Countdown.